Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Let all the members join the group so we'll move towards markets and I will analyze some majors and some which markets that are in top gainers like Ruin and Loop. I will analyze mainly these coins. Okay, so let's start some markets because we have some markets today and we have some good news today. Okay, so starting from Bitcoin. Nah, I will analyze Bitcoin a bit later because not all the members have joined the group now. So starting from BNT, I had already analyzed for you guys BNT like so clearly I said you guys that we were just wanna up spike up towards this one means 0.58 market when market reach over here. Hey, how is it going? So when market reach over here, we will go for short and price just perfectly mitigate my target and move down. Okay, so that's fine, but before moving towards other markets, let me clear you that anything shown in this video is my perspective and my opinion. Okay, a trading career is high level risk, so anything done is your responsibility. Now let's move towards market. So I just cleared you guys that I want a BNT to reach over here, then I will short it. So I just dropped down top down analysis why I want to short it and from why this place is good for short. Okay, so this one is really good, but as in Islamic finance, the shorting the market is not allowed. Okay, so that's fine, but short makes sense. Those who are in longs, they just what they have to do, they just have to lost it. Why? Because the market has dropped 14 to 17% non-leverage. So okay, so now recently currently if I analyze TRB for you, BNT for you guys, so you can clearly see that price just move in a double DV methodology. I will teach you in upcoming video. And now price move down. Now we are just moving in uptrend. Okay, nice. So for now we can clearly see that BNT was in a short bias and other market was Walaikum Assalam, how are you? So I just cleared you guys that I'm expecting some shorts in my recent webinar, so you can check out them if you want to, if you want a lot of explanation why. Okay, so for now you can clearly see that we were just in a bullish trend, but this spikes looks like that it's a instant snap. So yeah, if Fatement candle closing below this guy, I can expect still a short. Okay, so those who are in this market, if they're enjoying profits, but again shorting the market is not allowed, but fine, I'm still expecting some shortness. Okay, so if you want to long the BNT, it's not good position for now. Okay, so I need let me get rid of this guy, so we can clearly see that I can take another shot. Okay, so let me remove this one. You can clearly see that in some other time frame we got a break of structure and this might be an instant snap, so we can take a shot over here, but it means I'm saying I means that you can take longs. Nope. Why? Because the market is still expecting a bearish trend and ready to move down. So there's no need for a price and no need for a trader to take alongs for now. Okay, so BNT not looks good for now. So still short makes sense from here like this and like this, right? So keep your stop a bit high because some liquidations absorptions will happen a lot. So like this happen it, yeah, like this. This move possibility has a higher potential. Why? Because the market is overall short and you can clearly see that we are gaining some sort of instant snap and rejecting the high to break it. So the break of structure is real, but you can clearly see it's maybe a instant snap, who knows, but it's not a good time to long the market. Okay, so why? Because in 4 minute time frame, I think so, or in some other time frame, maybe 2 minute time frame, yeah, in some minor or mini time frame like 1 minute time frame, there will be a complete break of structure. You can clearly see that we have this high, this low. So yeah, below this guy if price reach, so we have a lot of potential for short. Okay, so yeah, that was it. BNT not a good time for longs. Like this you can do it because price is like this. Okay, so shorts are not good for now. Okay, so this was BNT for today. Now let other brothers join the stream, so I will move towards Bitcoin, but first of all let me analyze the ruin for you because it was in top gainers recently. Cool. So let's analyze top down it, because it's a new market for you guys. So let's analyze it. We have shifted once, you can clearly see that. So some technical language I will speak in this YouTube webinar. It's fine. Why? Because when trading SMC, these words are spoken very commonly. Okay, so that's why I'm just speaking the most technical words. So sorry for that. Okay, so we can clearly say we have got shift number one, shift number two, shift number three, overextended market, but still fine. 4, 5, count the market, 6, short time redistribution down here. And now you can clearly see that some good markets is happening over here. You can clearly see that we got a break of structure above this one, redistribution again, we got down, redistribution again. Yeah, so perfect, redistributing shit tons of time. You can clearly see that now this break of structure is genuine. Okay, so overall market is still bullish. It price moved some sorts of reaccumulation model, and again I'm expecting some longs. Okay, so a simple model I just teach to you guys in webinar number 1, and I'm just teaching you from webinar number 1 this model. Okay, so remember the model. We can clearly see that we are in a bullish trend, and now shit tons of liquidity clouds are lying over here. Means this was the recent high. Price did not break the structure with the candle body closing, rather than that price wicked the price. So still a lot of liquidity is lying above this one. So what it means that if we got some shorts, we will go towards it. Okay, so if I mark the zone, I can really say you have some sort of liquidity over here, but I need a time frame to collide with it. So in this one you can clearly see that we got first second shift, so two shifts we got, and now price is in a reaccumulation model. So still I'm expecting some sorts of longs. Okay, so yeah, I'm expecting some sorts of longs. 12-hour time frame, reaccumulation. You can clearly see that price was in a bullish trend from from here, once, twice, third, reaccumulation. And you can clearly see that we are just in a mitigating the S&D 2.0. Perfect. So it's the S&D 2.0. We can clearly see that price just mitigating it, and now it's showing a good symbol for longs. So longs make sense, but from where? Let me mark you guys for you guys. So you can clearly see that we got first, second, third, fourth, and last one not a cluster. You can clearly see we got a break of structure. Perfect. Cool. Shift down, one shift bullish, expecting the high to be cleared. Okay, so ruin is kind of sleeping beast. You can target some longs. Okay, so from here, let me clear you guys. 15 minutes, you can clearly see that yeah, so some longs make sense. So let's see. Let me shift for 1 hour time frame. You can clearly see that ruin is in a bullish trend, and some markets, some time frame are expecting and showing you the bullishness. So what it means? It means that we can take a long, but from if I take a long from here, you can clearly see that non-leverage it will move 12% stop loss. It's kind of making no sense, because the high is like over here, so it did not make any sense, because the RR will not matter. So longs from here make sense, but you can clearly see that non-leverage the stop loss will affect a higher percentage, and the RR will be affected. Okay, so that's why you can take a long from here. If you drop it down, drop the dog block from 50%, you can take a trade over here, but you can clearly see that you are just impatient. Fine, so I can take a long. Basically price may not reach right over here this time, because due to some technical, you can clearly see that there is some sort of imbalances. So yeah, you can take an entry over here at a price level of 1.553. So I'm not giving this guarantee of this down move. Rather than that, price can move from here. It's fine, but we will take an entry price reach at the level of 1.553. Why? Because of the RR and the stop loss percentage. Okay, that's why I want some sorts of higher RR, and that why I'm taking an entry over here. So it did not make any sense to me that if I take an entry over here, I have to protect myself below this one. So the RR will affect higher percent. So it means that if I want to take 1 R, you can clearly see that I will take an R like over here. So non-leverage it will might be 20 to 30%. So I did not like it. That's why No, both are not same. Let me clear out ruin. I will answer you. Okay, so have some patience. Yep. So yeah, I will answer you. So you can clearly see that if I want to take along, I can take along from here, but I'm not expecting any short from here till now. Okay, so remember that I'm not expecting any short. Longs are still fine on range because it's kind of a sleeping beast, you can call it, because institutions wants to take the price higher. So if they want to take a price high, so you can clearly see that accumulation. You can clearly see we got a higher accumulation, and now price is an SND 2.0, you can call it, and price is moving in a bullish trend. Perfect. So I can expect some longs. Okay, but from where I will expect a long from 1.553 zone to target number one. To target number one, a will be this one. 1.5 hour makes sense, but you have to take a stop loss of just below. Walaikum assalam. How are you? So you can clearly set it like this. TP number one and TP number two makes sense just above this one. You can target overall this one. Okay, so yeah, ruin, if you are in a short, so be careful with the shorts, be careful a lot with your shorts. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Ruin, if price is over here, I will take a long, but I'm expecting a long direct from here. Okay, so yeah, alhamdulillah, I'm fine. So direct longs, it may be, but if price is over here, we'll take an entry. Why? Because of the RR game. Okay, so that was ruin long. If someone is in a short, so be careful of the shorts. Okay, now the question is, an SND with imbalances and SND without imbalances are both same or not? So it's a really simple thing, common thing. SND will not be SND until there is no SND. There is no imbalances. Okay, there will be some rare cases where there will be no imbalances. So SND without imbalances really happens less. Means 90% imbalance SNDs are not have some imbalances. So let me clear you now. So So now you can clearly see that. Let me draw some candles so it might be more realistic. Yup, like this. Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah, so what is imbalances? If you do not know what is imbalances, so I'd already dropped a video on imbalances, detailed video. You can check out this after this webinar. Okay, so but if you need know what's imbalances, how to spot it, then enjoy the answer. So you can clearly see that in this one we have an imbalance. We have a supply demand zone like over here. Okay, so we have a demand zone over here, and above this has some sorts of imbalances. What it indicates mean it clears me a lot that if price wants to clear out these imbalances, it will reach it will reach the demand zone, and then it will move towards up direction. So now the question is, are both same? Yeah, both are same, because now it might be happen like this, like this. Now the imbalances are mitigated. You can clearly see that if you draw the imbalances, this imbalance makes a lot of sense. So if this one is mitigated, it's not making sense for me that the SND is still not workable. The SND is still fine. Why? Because it's just mitigating the imbalances, not the supply or demand zone. Okay, so that's why SND with or with imbalances both are fine. But those SNDs, remember, but those SNDs which have some sort of imbalances, these are more a good one. Okay, so yeah, there's the question answer. If imbalances without SND, SND without imbalances are fine. Imbalances without SND, blah blah blah. So that's it. Okay, so hope so you are just cleared the answer, and if you are just not clear, just back the video and just got the answer again. So that was Roin. Still expecting some sorts of longs, but if price is down, I can expect and I can take some long. Okay, so let's move towards next market. That's Yep. So let's move towards next market. BNT done. Loop. Let's analyze loop. Loop is not in a Bitcoin. Uh, Loop USDT is a max exchange. I don't want to go with this market. Ugly, illiquid markets. Okay, so this market no has no expectations for longs. So let's shift again. Maybe a loop on Yep. So that was it. Loop. I think so. There's no. Yep. Not a good market for loops. So let's time to analyze Bitcoin. So you can clearly see that Bitcoin is just in a range from 1 hour time frame, a shit tons of time below. So before you can clearly see that still the price is just kind of going towards 1 hour, so it moved again down and ruined me again. So Bitcoin, you can clearly see that range market is kind of really ugly. So this market does not make any sense to me for now. As you can clearly see that you got a break of structure over here, you got upside, you got downside once, twice, and you are still in a bearish trend. So still no time frame expecting and giving me some confirmation. Yeah, we will give some signals, free signals in our Telegram. Okay, so stay tuned. Yep, we'll give some signals in my Telegram, so stay tuned with me. Bitcoin. Let's move towards Bitcoin. So recently, I just my nails just got on ruin. That's fine because no one is 100% the market, so you cannot make any profit without the loss. Okay, so that's why it's fine. You can clearly see that for now we are just in a bearish trend from here and here. So I got nothing. I have no clue for longs for now. You clearly see we are just range, we are just stuck in our overall range from here to here. Then in this intermediary you can clearly see we are just stuck from here to here. So you can clearly see that for now Bitcoin is not expecting some sort of longs. So um just you can clearly see that you are just in a sideways from a big sideways market. You can clearly see it. So if you want to take an entry on Bitcoin, just avoid it because it can do like this, it can do like this. So I'm not giving any two-sided prediction for now, but any happens if price is above this one, then I will shift for longs. Okay, so for now you can clearly see that on Bitcoin the structure is bearish. As you can clearly see, a bearish structure and overall bearish structure. So what it means that still I have no clue. A bit sad but fine. uh, yeah, and just stay tuned. I will just give another signal inshallah soon, in this in which you will go with some good money. Okay, you will make some good money. So be patient. So let's start again. You can clearly see that you're just stuck from here to here, and this is a sideways market. I'm not going with this market again. So in this one, if I want to give a two-sided prediction, because the market is not kind of stable and market is not mine, though I'm not controlling the Bitcoin, so that's why I'm giving two-sided prediction for now. Because yeah, I will answer it. Wait. So so you can clearly see that if price spike down, then some longs make sense, but from where we do not know for now. Inshallah, yeah. So we do not know for now that where the price will stop for long. But if price breaks this one, the market will be kind of overextended. Okay, then price may shift upside. So that till that I will give you another update that it's time to long or not. But for now, still the structure is bearish. You can clearly see that if price reach bull above this one, then I will go with some long. Okay, depending on the type of structure, on the depending on the low and on the high. So I'm not marking the areas. So it's still we are stuck in this high 27,300 roundabout, and this low 26,500. Okay, so below this one the market will be overextended, so we will go some sort of longs, and above this one the market will be also overextended, maybe yeah, maybe, and second will be shifted bullish, then I can go for some longs like this. Okay, so don't have any one side direction on Bitcoin because it may ruin me. Why? Because it's a fake structure, or you can call it intermediate structure. So yeah, that's it. Bitcoin, mark the levels below this one and above this one. Okay, so that was Bitcoin. Now the question is why price why price come back and fill the imbalance area again. Okay, so you can clearly see that price never mitigates all the imbalances. Okay, if price mitigate all the imbalances, there are shit tons of other imbalances which the price left and move without mitigation. Okay, so if I answer the question, those imbalances will work which are partnered with the structure. I had already dropped my video on imbalances. Go and check out that video. You will get it and you will know that which imbalances are working. So remember SSC, structure SND confirmation. Those SND, those imbalances which are partnered with the structure, I will go with them. And why it mitigates? Because there are some sorts of you can call it institutions orders. So it means that whenever the price, there's a big buying in the market, there will be some sorts of shorts which are still opening of institutions. What it means? It means that institutions do not want to be in negative for a long way of time. So what they will do, they will come back and mitigate the imbalances and again close the shorts and take the price in this direction. So that's why the imbalances are mitigated. So remember that all the time the imbalances are not mitigated. Okay, if this is the case, then it might be more easy for the market makers and might more easy for the retailers to make money. Just take an entry on each imbalances, that will be more easy. So you can clearly see that if I give you an example over here, you can clearly see that the price was in a bearish trend like here, and you can clearly see that this was a low, this was a high, and this imbalance is still unmitigated. What it means? It means that I will just worry for this imbalance. No, I'm not a stripe pajama trading. Why? Because those traders who just mark the each and every SND, so these are called stripe pajama traders. So I'm not trading like that. So you can clearly see I'm not worrying about this imbalances to fail. Why? Because not partnering with the structure for now. Now all structures, all imbalances are not gonna hold. Okay, so that's why, and not all imbalances are not gonna mitigate them. So in this one, let me give you another example. Yeah, in this one you can clearly see that you got a break of structure downside from here, and now there is some big imbalances. Now this time it's mitigated, that time it was not mitigated. That's fine. Sometimes price mitigate the imbalances, sometimes not. It's perfectly fine. But if the answer, if I just got in more detail, but if I go give the answer why price come back to recently imbalances, is because institution want to close the negative and the imbalances, and we just got an idea that they are closing their shorts or longs in the form of imbalances, right? So and if you guys have any other market, just drop it down over here. Otherwise I will go with my other markets. Okay, so yeah, feel free to drop any market. I will analyze for you. Okay, just starting and moving towards another market. Let's analyze some TRB. You can clearly see that I just already said about TRB in upcoming in recent webinar that I'm just expecting, and it may be over here. It may be at the level of 50, 45, but who knows? It may just move because it may be the bug of. Yeah, how are you, brother? How are you? So it might be a bug of trading view, but who knows? I just did not remember the price level where I just said you guys I'm expecting some longs from here or here. Yep. If I shift on 2 hour time frame, you can clearly see that it might be over here, but it might be or here or it might be over here. I don't know exactly. So so I just cleared you at the price level of 48 or 47, that I'm not expecting some lots, some longs for now, and I'm not expecting the shorts still now. So if price is over here, I will take a long. You can clearly see the price now expecting and moving in my direction. That's perfectly fine. So if someone got a long over here, just good for you guys. Enjoy the profits. Okay. So still TRB looks some good for longs. Yep. Still those who are in this market, still long makes sense, and those who missed, wait for price to reach again over here and then take a long. So still I'm expecting a longs overall or TRB. Nothing cool on TRB. Still I just analyze TRB for you guys in my webinar number 1, 2, 3, blah 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 blah. All the webinars TRB is analyzed. And if you want to know what's the methodology and what's the explanation behind their longs, just move in my some other webinar. I had analyzed for you guys and did some top downs on TRB. Okay, so that's why I'm not moving again from top to down. You can clearly see that we just made a lot of rubbish over here. So that was TRB still bullish because it's kind of major. You can clearly see that some traders are stuck on it. So TRB long makes sense. Bitcoin gave some sort of two-side prediction, and ruin perfect for long. So if someone is a short, so be careful with the short. Okay, and from where we have to take a long, I just marked for you guys. So that was TRB. And if you guys have another market, just drop it down here. I will analyze for you. Okay, So let's move towards other markets, like let's see over here. Okay, so I just already analyzed BTC for you guys in my recent webinar, that expecting some sorts of bearishness, from where uh, I just forgot it, and the chart is just mistakenly removed. But maybe it may be from here in price. You can clearly see that the price is still in a bearish trend, so short makes sense on Zoe BTC. It's giving more confidence that price may go for long. Okay, so yeah, that was Zoe BTC. So let me analyze some other markets. Okay, so remember, if you guys have any other market, just drop it down over here, or if you have some other questions related to some technicals, just drop it down over here. I will answer you. So Ava, I just already analyzed for you guys, and it's just moving in some bearish. You can glitch that was just spike me down, but stop loss maybe from here. Yeah, stop loss was still over here. You can clearly see that in 1 hour time frame, I think so. Now the structure shifted bullish, like this. So longs are still fine, but I just forgot that the longs are from here or from here. I don't know. Okay, so you can clearly see still Ava is in a bullish trend, so still long makes sense. So if someone is a long, perfect for them. Make a stop loss and take us and take some good money for it. Okay, so Ava is still long. Why? I just already said you guys why I'm long. You can clearly see that 1 day time frame was accumulating back and forth over here. What it means that institutions are taking the price for longs. So if it's the case, we can take an entry from where you can clearly see that we have a demand over here, and the price is mitigating it and just respecting it. What it means that we will go for some longs. For 12-hour time frame, you can clearly see that nothing. Go 4-hour time frame, structure bearish. You can clearly see that now the price is in a really important zone. You can clearly see that the structure on 4-hour time frame is still below this one. So if price breaks this high, damn, we'll make a lot of bullish move. Okay, so we'll need a bullish push from above this one. So if someone is not on Ava, so wait for the price level of 64.2 to break, as our entry was also over here. So if price break the structure like this, we will make a lot of high potential for longs. Okay, so still Ava is strong, and above this price, the Ava will make me a lot of potential for longs. So that was Ava. So as I just analyze some other, just analyze some market for you, that was Ava recently, BNT, and moved perfect. So Ava, BNT, TRB, Bitcoin, Ruin. So these all were the markets which is kind of major, because mostly the demands of uh, TRB and Ruin was killing me, so I just decided to answer it for you guys and to enlighten for you guys. So yeah, that was it for today, I think so. If you guys have any other markets, if you want to me to analyze other markets, just drop it down over here. I will analyze for you guys. Otherwise, we'll cut it off now. Okay, Ethereum. Okay, yeah, I think so. Ethereum was in a really ugly move. Yeah, Doc has already predicted the market for you guys, that price is still expecting for shorts. So still shorts make sense over here, because the Doc has just already analyzed for you guys, maybe in some previous webinar, that I'm expecting, in that he was expecting some shorts. So that move perfect now, perfect. So if I analyze again for you, just quickly, you can clearly see that still the structure is bearish, nothing cool. 1 day time frame. Yeah, Ethereum, you can clearly see the weak market. I don't like it. Still the structure is bearish overall. Once, twice, two TBs, and all the cluster and prime moving. Okay, answering the question. Wait, hold. So according to Ethereum, you can clearly see that you are just stuck in a range. So Bitcoin and Ethereum both are stuck in a range. You can clearly see that I'm not going to analyze other. Still short makes sense, as just all Dog already predicted you for you guys, that expect them shorts, still expecting them shorts. Okay, so yeah, nothing cool on Ethereum. So differentiate between order block and SND. Okay, what is order block? OB, and what is SND? SND. Order block. Okay. Order blocks are the last down move before a break of structure or before a up move. Okay. So most of the SMC traders will give the definition the last down move before the up move will be OB. So for OB there is no need of unmitigation. So remember that there's no need of unmitigation. The OB may be mitigated, maybe not mitigated, but SND is the last candle before the break of structure, like this. Last candle before the break of structure, but it must be unmitigated. Okay, the limitation is this, that it must be unmitigated. If it's mitigated, that will be OB. So you can clearly call it a mitigated SND is called OB, or you can clearly see that call it last down move before the up move. Okay, so yeah, that was it. OB, last down move before up move, is OB. No need of unmitigation or mitigation. So that's it. And last candle before the up move, but the candle should be unmitigated, like this. If I draw 3D for you, you can clearly see it 3D. Yeah, so if I draw some realistic for you guys, you can clearly see that. If I give you a live example, it might be more good. Let's move to the ruin. I just already analyzed for you guys. Binance chart. So yeah, we can clearly see that we got a break of structure over here. Now this candle is the last down candle before the up move, and it's a mitigated. You can clearly see the price is mitigated, so it's not SND for me, it's the OB. Okay, so that's why it's OB. Now if I want to mark SND for you, you can clearly see that what's SND. Let me get over here. Yeah, a quite good example. You can clearly see that you have some sort of break of structure downside, and now you have a last candle that cause a break of structure. You can clearly see the last candle that cause a break of structure. Okay, fine. Yeah, drop it down. Some other question also I will answer you. So you can clearly see in this, when this candle is unmitigated and have some sort of imbalances. So this is not order block for me. Remember, this is not order block for me. This is a SND. Okay. So now how to mark a valid low and high. So after this question, I may cut off. Okay. So how to mark a valid low and high. So I just already in some webinar discussed with you guys the rules of low and high, but I'm just discussing again over here because I have some confusion. So why not? So whenever you are marking the real lows, means not a fake structure, you're just marking the real lows and highs. For them you have to know what is impulse and retracement. Now what is impulse? Remember, okay, and just hear it. What is impulse? Impulse, any move that cause a break of structure will be impulse. Now after impulse there will be some sort of pullback. The pullback is called resistance, and we'll not know perfectly that the resistance will start from here or here or here or here. That's why if the structure is bullish, so mostly we'll go for longs. But after the after the impulse, price moves some sort of pullback. The pullback is called resistance. After the resistance, price move again a bullish trend. Perfect. Yeah, okay. So if you want to open a long on Ethereum, just forget it. Don't open any long on Ethereum because the market is kind of in a rangey. So have some other millions of markets where you can take an entry, like Ava, like Ruin, like TRB. So there are some good markets that you can take an entry over here. But yeah, I will answer you. Okay, so wait. So how to identify the real low and high? So I just already said you that impulse retracement, price moves in a rule that's called IRI. Impulse retracement, blah 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 blah, and so forth. Okay, so till that, to mark the real low, we have to identify that the low is real or no, because it might be the rule that not follow over here and the low is still maybe like this. For that you have to identify a rule. The rule is simple, quite. If you are in my private VIP, so I just already I already just discussed about in this market. Okay, so I'm just again just publicly answering the question. So you have to identify a rule. The rule is simple, a candle liquidation rule, like this. Wait a minute. So I need a candle, means we got impulse, we got a retracement, and after that we got again impulse. Now this is a break of structure. So let we have to analyze that this break of structure is real or still the low is not this one. Maybe still the low is this one. For that you have to identify a rule. The rule is basically a candle mitigated rule. The rule is basically a candle mitigated rule. It means that if I got a candle, the next candle should close below this one. Means the next candle liquidate the low with the body candle closing, right? So if this rule follows over here, now if I got a break of structure, the low will be authentic low. Okay, hold on, I have an answer. So you got it. If the next candle closes below the recent candle low, means this is a low and this is high. Below this one price, another candle closes with a body candle closing. Remember, not with a wick, with a body candle closing. So then now if we got a break of structure, the price low will be authentic and the valid low. Okay, so rather than that, if you got some this move, okay, so let me get rid of other drawings like this. Rather than that, if you got some this moves, means this for the last candle, the last candle, the recent candle did not close below this one and move, and we got a break of structure. So now this low is not the authentic or valid low. Why? Because my rule is not following over here. So still my low will be this one, like this and this will be a fake low for dumb monies, you can call it. Okay, so this was the answer. For the downtrend you can revert the scale and for same thing. So if the low, if the high, we are just marking the valid high, you should know that the last candle and the next candle should close above this one for shorts, for downtrend. Okay, so yeah, that was it. You have to mark the valid high and low. So if I give you some example over here, because the examples are so important. Yeah, and let's suppose. So now you can clearly see that we got a break of structure over here. Perfect. Now you have to come before, just back from here, from where you got a break of structure. You have to just come back from here, and the most recent rule I just said you that I need a candle liquidation rule. You can clearly see that this was the last candle and the previous and the recent candle closed below this one. What it means? It means that this low is real and authentic, not this one. Okay, not this one for me. This low will be authentic for me. You got it? So if there's some other confusion, just back the video and move it. Okay, yup, anytime. G, welcome, my pleasure. TRB. And remember, this is really important. The marking the lows and high is the backbone of its SMC. Why? Because structure, SND, and confirmation. For structure you have to mark the valid lows and highs, and for lows and highs this rule is really important. So TRB, if you want to open along for now. Okay, 1 hour time frame or 2 hour time frame. So if you open along from here, just remember that I just said you from here to buy it. So maybe you're just absent my recent webinar, that's fine. But if you want to buy from here, it's kinda affecting your R a lot. Why? Because my first TP was here, maybe on 1 hour 1, I think so. So it's was not over here, maybe it was from here. So you can clearly say my first TP was on 1 hour 1. If you take an entry over here, so it might be 1 hour 4. So it's not a good R for me. So if you want, if you missed TRB for now, just take another entry from yeah, SN2. So take another entry from here, maybe 46. Okay, so not a good zone to buy for now. Why? Because we just already in a effect of the cost. Okay, so not a good zone to buy for now. Why? Because R will affect, because my target number 1 is this one, target number 2 is this one. So I expect the price, if price is over here, buy it, or if price is over here again, then price. Okay, like this. So hope so we should cut off now, because I think so the webinar is quite big now. So that was it for today. Hope you enjoyed some technicals, hope you enjoyed some markets, got an idea that where we have to go, what we have to do with ruin, what we have to do with TRB, and blah blah blah. So So time frame does not matter, bro. Okay, so any time frame we does not give any shit. If it's any time frame, don't give any shit. It means that I just already said you SND this SND for 4 hour time frame. If it's unmitigated 4 hour time frame, perfect. Let's suppose I'm expecting this time frame, this market is a 4 hour time frame. So if this market this SND is unmitigated in 4 hour time frame, and I'm just marking the low and high according to 4 hour time frame, I will not go with any shit if this SND mitigate in 1 hour time frame or not. But in 4 hour time frame is it's if it is unmitigated, then I will go with it, and if price is here I will take an entry. But don't give any shit to it. Okay, if you are marking an SND in 1 time frame, that should be partnered with the structure, the SND will be fine. Yep. So I just hope that the price and just we just moved a bit high. So I'm just cutting the webinar for now. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed it, go get your charts and manage your trades according I just said you. Okay, so that was it. I'm just cutting off. Thanks you for joining the webinar, and peace. Bye. Take care.